Good old coffee. Good morning, guys. Survival living here. So we've been covering these balloons, these surveillance balloons from China, and there's been all kind of videos, well, not really many videos, showing a possible explosion over Billings, Montana. And I want to dig in deeper on this. Guys, my last video late last night, I was saying there's just not enough information. Don't know if the video is fake. Don't know. We just don't know anything. All right. All we can do is find what information we can, kind of prepare that way. Now, the narrative that I was also pushing when I first heard this news and did a video earlier is that we shot down one of these balloons. And I'm not saying it's the one that we know about in America. All right. In my belief, there's multiples. That's what I believe. I don't think we're being told everything. But the more I dig around, the more I look into this about a balloon being shot down, and there's just not enough information. So, got sent a new video this morning, actually, from Central Banker. His YouTube channel should be popping up there for you guys. He's a great dude. I've known him for many years. He's been sending me these videos and stuff, helping me research this on my end because I've been super busy. Last night I was working with my group, making sure we had everything in Faraday cages, stuff like that. Also our Faraday bags, like our laptops. This is a EMP bag from Faraday Defense. We use Faraday Defense. You can build your own Faraday cage. We've shown that on videos. We've shown everything on how to secure electronics. The question is, if there's no electricity, what good is the computer going to do you? I've got a lot of digital maps on this computer, and I have alternative power that is protected. So I always have maps, and also works great with a surveillance system that I can plug directly into. And I have surveillance when the grid's down. So that's why we have computers and stuff like that in Faraday bags. Now, I want to take the time and go over the new video for you guys. This came out, and it is the lady that filmed the explosion over Billings, Montana. News crew there in Montana made contact with her, and they interviewed her. I want to point out some things because I'm hearing what she's saying in the video, and I want you to pick this up too. She said this time she's going to get it on her camera. This time. Interesting. And then she also in the video says this is happening like it did 2 days ago. Interesting. And then at the end, oh my God, they finally shot it down. We're going to play the video for you guys, and I'm going to leave the audio. I snatched this off of TikTok, so the platform should not bother me with the audio, so I should be able to play the whole thing for you. What she's saying is not making sense to me. We're going to talk about this too. So let's go ahead and get into this video.
A Billings West End woman is going viral tonight on social media after capturing something unforgettable on her cell phone. Dolly Moore tells me that she heard jets fly over her house. Everything started to shake, and that's when she decided to grab her cell phone. I'm gonna catch it on my phone this time. Dolly Moore says she barely had time to think and instead just started rolling. And all I could think was, oh my gosh, this is happening again from 2 nights ago. All the commotion started around 4:45 when she was finishing up her workday. This big window in her home office looked south. She was watching when all of a sudden it was this big explosion in the sky, and all this debris started just slowly coming down like it was big smoke. Those images took social media by storm. I'm not a big Twitter person, so I'll just tweet it and like, this is, oh my gosh, this is what I just got. But here's where the mystery continues. We reached out to Sheriff Mike Linder, who says there's been no verification of the video from others. Meanwhile, the city tweeting out this, saying they're aware of the video, but they haven't been called to any incidents related to it, and nothing was picked up on radar. And Governor Greg Gianforte telling the city of Billings they don't know of any explosions in, around, or across Montana. Because to us, it looked like when it first came down, it was like, oh my gosh, it's in our neighborhood. Like, that's scary, you know? But Moore says the whole thing left her shocked. Yeah, I was shaking. Like, I thought, oh my gosh, like, They just blew it up over our neighborhood. Oh my gosh. And now she waits to find out what happened. In Billings, Andrea Lutz, MTN News.
So, there it is. I don't know. Guys, gals, I do not know. I think it's weird, the wordage she used, but you know, I misspeak when I speak too. I have my own issues, and my brain to my mouth does not always work correctly. So, could be simple misspoken, but makes me wonder about the timetable. All right, they said this was 4 something in the afternoon. All right, their time zone's different than mine. I'm on Central. So this is not the first balloon that was spotted. You know, it should be like in North Carolina right about now, if I'm correct. It's not that one. She's not saying it's a balloon either. The Fox News report that came out, alert, was hinting at balloon, but they didn't confirm it either, but they were hinting at one of these balloons being shot down. Possible. I don't know, guys. That's the video for you. I know that the sheriff there and the governor and stuff, they're saying, we don't know anything about this. That could be because there's nothing to it. I watched Green Greg last night. Is another great YouTube channel. I've been watching him for many years. He was talking about possible lightning. It's possible. Lightning does flash twice. So, it's possible. I don't know. Now, she says she saw debris fall. Of course, now with a cell phone video, and now you're trying to view what I'm showing here on this screen, so the quality's not going to be there. I couldn't see any debris fall, but I'm also not there. Cell phones don't pick up everything. She's using her phone. Don't know, guys. I really don't. I wonder, she said this is happening again. This time I'm going to catch it on, I don't want to put words in her mouth. This time I'm going to catch it on film. And this happened, this is the same thing that happened 2 nights ago. Now, when the balloon went over Montana, which now is 3 days ago, today's Saturday, at the filming of this of her film was 2 days ago. That's when they scrambled fighter jets, I think F-22s, because the elevation climb that they are capable of. So they probably tore off and scared the crap out of her. So that might be what she's referring to. They had more planes in the sky. She did say there were jets, and that might be what she's referring to. This is happening again. The explosion, I don't know, guys. Everyone keeps on saying it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. I don't think the video is fake. I think this is out of context. Or it's in context, we're just not being told the truth about it. I'll let you decide on that, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know. I'm not there in Montana. I don't know. I'm going to take this lady at her face value, her word, that she filmed this. She doesn't know what it is. She just filmed the explosion. She filmed the smoke. And that's all she knows. So with this, guys, it could be something entirely different. Might not have nothing to do with these surveillance balloons. Then again, it could. We're just not being told the whole truth. You know, I was watching a couple other YouTubers this morning. They're saying that there's reports of 4 balloons now. I have not confirmed this, but trying to find information on the internet is something else. Now, I want to address something right fast. When other YouTubers and stuff produce a video and things like that, and people comment, hey, well, so-and-so says this, so-and-so says that, that's fine. I'm not attacking any other YouTube channel that has a different of opinion or anything else like that. Some of these other YouTubers I'm actually very good friends with, and or I've been watching their channel for years. So if another YouTuber has a different perspective, I respect that perspective. All right? I don't have nothing against anybody with a different viewpoint on this at all. Me, I'm trying to look at the information, bring it to you, and if I find out new information, I'm going to let you know. This stuff here, guys, I don't know. That's the video. Sorry, camera gremlin. This is the footage. from the lady that, you know, filmed it. I feel like it's been took out of context. I think it's been misled by that Fox News report. These are my feelings and thoughts. Doesn't mean I'm correct. As much as I know, we could have 20 of those balloons hovering over us right now, or hundreds. I don't know. I don't believe it's a atmospheric weather civilian airship that went off course, because there's 3 of them. All 3 of them went off course. I believe this was intentional. I did have some people comment about World War II Japan with the balloons. I forget the actual technical name. I did a report on it, I don't know, about 8 months ago about those balloons. And yeah, they Japan did use it. They used incendiary devices attached to them in hopes to set fire and burn down the Northwest. They've actually found these incendiary devices and stuff. I mean, you can do a simple search. There's actually videos here on YouTube where people have uncovered these things and shot videos on them. So yeah, balloons is nothing new. I don't believe these balloons were incendiary devices or anything like that from China. I think they are surveillance equipment. You know, my concern was EMPs because of the reports of EMPs being used on high altitude balloons. That was a report that was filed many years ago, and yes, it is plausible. So yeah, we spent last night kind of hashing this out with me and my group, making sure everything was secured in EMP bags, Faraday cages. We usually keep a lot of our equipment already locked down, but last minute type of going through just to see what we want to have left over to survive if an EMP blast happen. So, you know, like computers, extra cell phones, radios and stuff. We have all these things in Faraday boxes, Faraday cages, bags, but kind of like the last minute, let's go ahead and make sure one more time, make sure everything's put up. Fortunately for us, we're all still here. The power is still here, as far as I know. I haven't heard any reports of any power outages from EMP blasts. But it's just something to keep a look on, guys. The whole thing that our government did not take these things down before they got into U.S. airspace and allowed this one that we know of to go all the way across the continental U.S. Now, they probably will take it down like they're talking about when it gets to the Atlantic. And what they'll do is they'll reverse engineer any damaged parts, you know, get into it and see what it was doing, what it was, you know, everything that was going on. The question is, will we get the actual truth from the government? My opinion, no, we won't at all. So anyway, guys, that is the video. Hopefully that it doesn't clear the air, because I got more questions now than before. Don't know. That's the lady that shot the footage. That's her explanation of the footage, straight out of the horse's mouth, quote unquote. I'm not calling the lady a horse, just a phrase. I believe she believes what she filmed and saw. I don't believe the video is fake. It might be out of context as far as spinning that it's a surveillance balloon shot out of the sky. But then again, she saw debris. So what was shot out of the sky? Why is it that the government, local officials are saying they don't know nothing about this? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, because I don't know. Speak to y'all later.